Well, this is a love reading, and it suggests that somebody that you are very fond of, that you have very fond memories of from the past, may be coming back for a fresh start with you. This could even be somebody that you're friends with. There's Venus there, which is, of course, the planet of love, in the 11th house, the Aquarian house, which is usually quite detached, but the 11th house not only is the broader scope of humanity, all humans, but also your friendship groups or your social network. So there is some sort of Venus element there that wants to come through. If this reading appeals to you, stay tuned. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. But there is some nostalgia there and some fresh passion or fresh energy, a fresh start. So what does the universe want you to know about this? So this is somebody quite wishy-washy by the looks of it. Back and forth, someone who might have been in and out of your life, not really around, but their passion, I have to cover this card, it is actually not even very sexy, it is quite gross. Passion ignited. They seem to have had some kind of epiphany, and instead of being back and forth, and it might not have been about you, they've been back and forth trying to heal themselves or trying to work on something within themselves. But this fear of love that they have had, they have overcome this, it seems, or they feel strong enough now in this fight that they're willing to fight for you. This card says their inner warrior is being activated and they're getting ready to fight for you and overcome their fears of love. So hence the way they've been tempted in the past, but then have been a bit scared. And that's what's kept them in the background, in the periphery. Now, I'll be honest with you. I am very irked by people who don't come forward. And I'm sure we've all felt it. When you know there's a connection there, you can feel it, and you certainly have a lot of nostalgia. So this is not a very welcome reading from my point of view. But what is coming up here, and I'm not saying that our readings have to be the same, but look, they definitely see you as the Empress. You seem to have healed yourself, and you know your worth, and you are grounded, and you kind of don't give a shit anymore. And there has been a big ending somehow, somewhere. So that does bode well for the ending of the wishy-washiness, let's say, because it does look like there is some tangible, practical offer or message coming towards you to sort of open up the dialogue a bit, open up the door. There seems to be practical steps being taken here. So what is the energy for you to lean away from here and the energy to lean towards? Because is this a good thing coming your way, or is it because you've moved on that this person who prefers an unrequited love now knows it's safe to come after you because you've moved on, and that might be their pattern? So what do you most need to know? Well, okay. Oh, we've got lots of cards here. Wait a minute. The energy for you to lean away from is to be too closed off and guarded with the Four of Pentacles. That is a very stingy card, very self-protective and really unwilling to take a risk or a gamble of any sort. So you're being urged just to loosen up a bit and open up a little bit to what this might be. The King and Queen of Pentacles both came out. They are a matching pair. Whether you are hetero or homo or anything else, these are energetically a couple. And it's a very grounded couple, very practical earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but really stable, grounded, wanting to build a future together. And they popped out, and this was not, I didn't see this as energy to lean away from. I see this as what you are risking if you stay closed off to this. So the energy there is of possessiveness, insecurity, conservatism. So it is, yeah, it's not being open. You're kind of blocked, because this card blocked these two. So this is saying being closed off is blocking this opportunity for you in some way. I'm just loving the way the light catches the gold. I'm sorry, but I can't take my eyes off that. It looks very beautiful. So don't let your guardedness block this energy. And your energy to lean towards more pentacles, practicality, tangible success. This is the Three of Pentacles that is pairing up with someone to build a relationship. That's two people joining together to create a third thing. Two people contributing equally, prepared to meet each other halfway. They want the same things, they've got the same goals, they fit together, and they really dig working together, and they've really got a shared goal that they want to see come to fruition. That is a really beautiful card in terms of practicalities of life. Collaboration, teamwork, skills, but it is very much pooled energy, pooled, P-O-L, why can't I speak tonight? Pooling your resources and energy, and yeah, it is a beautiful synergistic card here, and that's your energy to lean towards, building, seeing what you can make together. Let's see what else wants to come out about this. Okay, so one of the keys to this is not to rake over past disappointments and keep guarded. There is this need here to have compassion for both of you in this situation. You've both had to learn something here, and maybe you've had to stay separate to learn this kind of, to evolve individually, separately, so that you can come together successfully, evolving into your complexity. So that is really holding the truth, multiple truths. You know, yes, they have feelings for you, but yes, they also couldn't act on them for whatever reason. And yes, there's been pain, and you can hold all these truths in your consciousness with compassion rather than with judgment and defensiveness. So all of these things can be true, and you can acknowledge that. Yes, there's been pain, yes, there's been disappointment, but there is also all the good things as well. And if you can have compassion and see the positive side of why someone maybe didn't come forward, maybe they knew they would hurt you, they weren't ready, that they weren't at a place where they felt they could do justice to the relationship, maybe holding back from you was a noble thing. And so it is about having this compassionate view, a sort of an overview from a great distance, with heart and understanding is what this is saying. Because don't let the past hold you back. Don't, especially the negative. This is the South Node, and that is things from the past that drag you back. Also your comfort zone. And so you may feel very tempted. Your ego might tell you, they're only going to hurt you. They've never come through for you. Why would they start now? Remember all the bad times. That's what your ego might say to try and get you to defend yourself, to try and keep you separate, keep you, isolated, keep you single. But it's time to really let go of these negative fears, this comfort zone ego talk that has you feeling panicky at the first opportunity, looking for all the wrong things, getting the ick all of a sudden because of, I don't know, something trivial or superficial that they say, do, or the way they look. There's something there that you might just react to, and just know that the ick is all about South Node, negativity, comfort zone, and negative self-protection. So bear that in mind. So there is this river of blessings that awaits you. When you release your own self-constraints here, it is letting go of the fear and embracing the possibility and really cultivating that optimistic mindset of what if the best happens? What if this works out? What if this is the happiest opportunity of my life? Instead of what if all the negative stuff. It's time to let go of all of that and just release it and flow where the river takes you, because the river is taking you to a place of great blessings. Yeah, so there is a message or some kind of love offer coming your way. It might just be an innocent communication, but it is sweet and it is genuine. And we had the King of Cups. He came out in reverse, but I take this deck all in the upright, unless there's a very good reason not to. And so this King is coming in to give you love. They are in a position to give love. They're ready to give and receive love. And this is just the start of it. It might take you completely by surprise, because my badass card from this deck is my wild card energy of being, something really surprising. And this card says, you are a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities. I always get that wrong. Full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So they're the literal words on the card, but really to me, it is like the Joker. So you might not see this coming. It might come very quickly. It might come out of the blue. And it might be a lot deeper, a lot faster than you expect. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. Hopefully this is good news and not unwelcome. It feels like a very positive thing. So if you are worried about a toxic person coming back, this is not that energy at all. So don't make it fit. Don't freak out if you've got someone that you've been trying to get rid of. It's not that. Anyway, my darlings, I hope this helps. If you would like a personal reading, I do have a few available on my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.